Okay, so this is kind of another update. Added a lot more detail. Just need a little bit more in here, but that's and in here. But that's just the foundation stuff in there. Started on the black and white, so I'm just laying a foundation, and I'll kind of treat it the same as this. These will still be the lightest part, and the background will get dark. Something similar to this. Now, what's really interesting is this bottom part. While I was designing it and putting, the darks and lights in it, it looks like one of my Hawaiian shirts. So I just may leave it like that. Kind of, it's still rough, but works for me. So I'm doing the other side of the face. So I'm slowly building up, and you can see the gradations happening slowly. So definitely coming along. I guess the eye should be like this. Working on the mustache. Okay, so this is going to be a demonstration. So this is pretty close to getting finished. Now, I'll explain that in a minute. So this is a really rough area. I still need to do some detail work down here. But just giving you, I just put a layer, light layer on here. Now, this is the part where I go in and try to blend things out. Now, this will require several layers. So I'm just doing a breaking things up part. I'm looking for a dark side and a light center. So I'm not concerned with the detail right now. I'm just setting, I guess you could say, a foundation. So you can see it's still coming around, and I'm just going to come back in here with layers. Eventually, and just slowly build it up. Now, I am working kind of fast. Now, what I'm going to be doing is pulling things up. So this is kind of one big leaf, and let me kind of blow it up some. It may help. So I'm just kind of looking for some edges that I see that make sense to me. Now, it does have a foundation layer, which I'm working on right now, but this is the process I do. So sometimes they have multiple layers, and then I'll go in and remove some and then add more and come back in and move some. It's a back and forth process. Sometimes it doesn't work and I have to redo the whole thing and then come back in. But this is just the process, or one way of doing watercolors with my techniques. Some people will find it easy, maybe understand what I'm doing, and be able to have their own interpretation. Like I said on a previous video, it's my signature. So what I'm doing right now that makes it look easy is easy the way you write down your signature. Somebody else that tries to copy your signature will have a very hard time trying to duplicate your signature. But you do with such ease, because that's what you've been doing for a long time, and you know how to manipulate the pencil, and it's muscle memory of how you do your name. So it doesn't matter if I'm doing sculptures or watercolors or acrylics or whatever it is. I rely on my muscle memory of how to do things, which makes it look easy. So in other words, as I explained before, some people try to copy another person's technique. Some people are successful at it, but you know, a Picasso is a Picasso, and he's the only one that could do that. Van Gogh is a Van Gogh. You may be able to try to duplicate his techniques, and some people can, but experts will know the difference between the real thing and a copy. Of course, there's a lot of ways that they could tell that. But like I said, it's just my way of painting. Now you can see what I'm doing here. I'm just breaking it down. Now I'm going to finish this area and then a few more things in here, and then I'm going to explain what this is. Okay, I'm going to take a slow movement down and come in for the detail. This is probably, I hate to say this, but this is my Mona Lisa. This is the first time I'm going to say that I'm completely done. I know it sounds weird because I never say I'm 100% done. I always think I'm going to come back into this, but this is a significant piece. Let me do this really slowly because you can see the detail. Now, this is a transition piece. It's, I guess what they would say is a transition of life. So, being a self-portrait, that is a transition of life. You take photos of yourself and you age differently, and you have more wrinkles and different things, and you have, in the art business, better techniques, clearer path. Now, this is finished, and I'm going to explain this. This side and up to the top and all the way in the bottom is done. But this is a piece that's not done, but in the process. This and this represent life. It's an unfinished life. It needs to be fulfilled. And that's what the name of this painting is an unfinished life, or a transition of life. And it's going to be left this way because I have things to do, and this represents my future, where I'm at now, where I've been. Hello, I'm Steve Melendrez, a model maker, illustrator, scientific illustrator, sculptor, design after history museum in Los Angeles. Done a lot of different things, but I'm going to be doing watercolor demonstrations of the techniques I've developed over the years. And it's going to go from a lot of different directions. And also I'm going to be doing videos, I call them video posters for my daughter. So a lot of stuff that I can leave to my daughter about her crazy dad. So I'm taking a lot of different directions, but mainly three. So anyway, that's my introduction that I'm going to attach to everything I'm doing now, so I don't have to repeat this.